How's it going, boys? And 3.5%. Today on Explorer, we are playing most likely the best balanced deck that I have ever made in Arena. And that says a lot. This is Mono Black Control. The whole point of this is to play a couple of lands, play Cabal Stronghold, and then very elegantly but brutally bash the skulls of our opponents in until they collapse on themselves. Obviously for that we're gonna be using Tergrid Lantern mode or alternatively Torment of Hailfire, because these things are just so good. And to achieve our goals, we have this selection. And this is peak perfection right here, boys. You're not gonna get a whole lot of a better selection for cards and options than you can with anything else but this. Warlock Class, the most underrated card in the black color in a Magic. Because this is a turn 1 excellent play. On turn 2 you can find whatever you want because it's for 2 mana. You look at 3 cards and put one of them in your hand. Absolutely amazing. The best removal, Heartless Act, Erebos' Invitation for Graveyard Disruption, March of Wretched Sorrows, more life gain or more Shabazzle, Soul Shatter in case we ever drop Tergrid in normal form, so we need to get rid of a Planeswalker or something huge, because there's always a possibility. Inscription of Ruin and Skull Raid. Inscription of Ruin can remove something from the field if we really need to, but mostly it's here to disrupt control players and just ruin their hands. Same with Skull Raid. Skull Raid extremely underrated in most situations, because this is the pinnacle of discard. Because this thing allows you to draw cards if your opponent can't discard. So it's extreme value at best situations. Liliana, Awaker of the Dead. If this thing happens on turn 4 and you're up against the control and they can't remove it, most likely you have won the game flat out right there. Not to mention this Liliana is extremely powerful by its lonesome, even though we don't even have a single creature to resurrect. But you could put in a couple of trolley boys, you know, the 5 cost under the bridge clackadees, if you really wanted to. I personally don't. I instead use Mazemind Tome. It's Ritual of Soot because all the problems that you want to deal are cheap creatures. And if it's not cheap creatures, then you just want to disrupt your opponent's control style of gameplay. Mazemind Tome draws Celestus, just a little bit more of that value. 4 Mastermind's acquisitions in the main deck, obviously, because why would you use Torment of Hailfire in the main deck if you can just supplement it with a bunch of Mastermind's acquisitions? Other things that we have, Cruxes of Fate and Invoke Despair, obviously, because these cards are absolutely big and, may I even say, huge. 4 Cabal Strongholds, 5 M20 Classic Sunrise in the Misty Swamplands, 5 Classic Eldraine Whispering Spirits in the Stony Swamplands, 5 Classic, one of the best by the way, Flooded Delta from Amonkhet, and how could we forget 5 Classic Bob Ross's Sunset in the river, in the Swampy Lake. Beautiful. What an absolutely majestic choice of lands. I dare you boys, beat me. Beat me in my land art selection. You can't, because this is the best art you will ever see. Swamps have absolutely some of the best art in general. Islands come a close second, I would say. And plains are definitely third. And with that being said, boys, without any further ado, 24 lands to be specifics, 2.7 average, all's good when it's all good. And with that being said, without any further ado, let's just get it cracking and see what happens. We are up against a card, an avatar. You know what that means? Nothing good. He's a tryhard. In the history of Magic, there has never been anyone who picks a card and avatar and doesn't go full tryhard mode. But with a Mazemind Tome and going first, I do feel that we definitely have some sauce here, boys. We definitely have some options. Okay. At least the Mazemind Tome start makes me feel good and warm about myself. A second Cabal Stronghold, too early. I can't. Imagine if he went first. That would have actually been a problem. But since he's not going first, well, now I have Erebos' invitation and everything here. Oof, that's really annoying. Let's scry again. Mastermind's acquisition. No, I'm not probably gonna do that. Interesting. This is gonna be problematic because he's just gonna make a lot of saucy things and it's gonna be real annoying. Okay, how do I do this? I probably get rid of that because it's the bigger threat for now. And then we just hope for kind of the best. Let's put in this here so I can Mazemind Tome. I think it's gonna be useful, so, you know, I'm gonna do it. Worst case scenario, he sacks. He doesn't sack. Good. But yeah, as you can see, this is one hundo try hardo right here. Ugh, who plays this guy? Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't actually be opposed to a land, maybe? Oh, no, I actually have two more. Okay, I am very opposed against the land in that case. Another Erebos is... Let's see. We need to go for this because the next turn is going to be probably big. Probably huge, in fact, for him. So I need a Ritual of Soot to deal with this. 2 Knights of Ebon Legion. What a time to be alive, boys. Remember the time when these were absolutely just monsters? They are still. Okay, so his plays do nothing. Good. Also, this should probably be remade to be only sorcery. Oh, that just makes everything a lot better. Okay, I like it. He exiles that. Not a big deal. Let's see. I have already used all the Mazemind Tome here, so that's not good on its own. Warlock Class. It's definitely useful, but I think I can go for bigger, better things in our life. Another land. It's not honestly that bad, because that means the Cabal Stronghold is going to be efficient. And this is a good play, you know? Because this card is absolutely just shrekking everyone. It's a 3/3 for 3 that trades 2 for 1. Disgustingly good. And now he's gonna ditch my Tergrid, which is gonna be a problem. Imagine a world where he ditches Erebos because he doesn't want me to exile his graveyard because, scrap thingies. I actually could see that happening. Nah, he just chose to not go for it. Okay, that is absolutely fine. The amount of lands we are getting currently, though, is not fine. Because if you noticed, we scried away like 2 or 3 lands or something, right? Is he not gonna play it? There's 2 more. Okay, so this is what you do, right? This is what you... Wait, is it actually... We're gonna have a bunch of mana with this. Nah, I probably need to get rid of it. How many does he have here? 3? Okay. So, get rid of all of these. I could just target this if I wanted to, but that means he has multiple ones of them. And Scrap Heap Scrounger was a very annoying card for a very long time. So having a counter to this just feels good. Just feels right. Maybe I should put a Castle Lochwain in here because, you know, otherwise it's like, look at us. I should probably put a Castle Lochwain in our deck in situations like this. But currently we roughly have a 70% land draw ratio, so... Oh, say it ain't so, no. No, not today. We are gonna go, we're gonna go for the top deck plays, it seems like. Which is not necessarily a problem. Because almost anything I find except lands... Yeah, we currently have a roughly 80% land draw ratio. 14 draws, 8 of them were lands, and I scried away like 3 lands, I think it was right. Yeah, 3 lands. I scried away 3 lands. That's wild. That is absolutely wild. Yeah, I should really put in like 2 castle Lockmains for situations like that. Admittedly, then again, I don't really think situations like that make too much of a difference, but at least it's something, you know. He is currently being really slow because he has things like Rankle. Rankle is good and whatnot, but you know, it's not the dream. Holy stop, Wizards! I am the landlord, but please! And like and subscribe for the chair squeak noises and another Rankle. Are you kidding me? Why does this guy have the perfect amount of lands? He was land screwed for like 2 turns. I'm getting a land screwed now for a million turns. I can do this, which doesn't do a lot. It doesn't get rid of the Rankle, but at least I'm kinda alleviating card advantage. Jeez Louise, so sad, Wizards, come on. Come on, pass your boy the baton, give me something. Fatal Push and Thought Seizure. Now that's definitely something I would not expect. Castle Lockmain would have been good here. I should probably put it. I kind of forget about it all the time, but it's like, if I put in Castle Lockmain, the reality is, what art styles do I get rid of? Oh, Mazemind Tome, that's actually huge. That's actually huge. Instantaneously do this in case we find something, because if we find... Oh, that's not bad. That is definitely what you call not that bad. Okay, decline. We're gonna be taking a bunch of deeps, but honestly, a bunch of deeps is not that bad. We have a bunch of things that heal us, we have a bunch of things that save us, you know, we got the works, boys. Trust, believe. By the way, half of this situation is just because the guy has had a scrap scrounger, and you know, that's really annoying to deal with. Another Mazemind Tome. That's very cool. Oh, look at that, another land. Wow, I am so surprised. I am so surprised. Take action, come on. Erebos says, let's go, baby! Okay, is there a world where I get punished? No. There's no world where I get punished for this. Right? Jeez Louise, like... Okay, I can do it anyway. Even if he casts a Thought Seizure, we're still in the green, boys. We're still in the black. Not because it's black, but it's you know, it's smart people slang, you know, the people who say that they're gonna make you a millionaire, but in reality, like, Buffett has a 0.5% return for 5 years straight now, and you know, listen from people like that. 10 out of 10, by the way. He did the thing! I'm still fine. We're still absolute peachy. Completely ignored, by the way. Just FYI. But what are the chances that I'm just gonna, you know, get absolutely oblivious screwed here? Probably close to 0. Skull Raid. Useless. More lands. I'm getting a little bit anxious, not gonna lie. Take action. And another Skull Raid. Wizards, are you literally shitting me? I drew 90% of my lands and not even 50% of my deck. What the hell? All I needed to do was cast Erebos, but I got carried away. This is disgusting. This is absolute just pure disgust. Skull Raids when it's just too late. And he... Wait a minute. We got it. We're still alive, boys! We're still kicking! We absolutely are still kicking! Because this bad boy's gain life, son! Absolutely amazing. Hell yeah! Did you think... Do you think we... No. And then I'm gonna Mazemind Tome. Oh, it's 4 life. What now? You thought you stood a chance? Dude, please go ahead, sack it, see what happens. Admittedly, you know, that's still like 0 life. That's still 1 life, boy. Literally good enough. Do it. Oh! It's over. It's over. Wait, no, it's actually... Oh my... Dude, you can't... No! Bullshit! That was just an experience. What can I say? Yeah, I potentially could have won if I just did the thing with the Erebos' invitation and got rid of the rankle. But at the same time, meh. It happens. It goes like that. Because, you know, you can't always have your head into the game, because the game doesn't require a head most of the time. You can play this pretty much blind, so, you know, why even need a head or need thinking? Oh, he ditched Skull Raid. Very interesting there. Well, it would have been a pre-med, so I guess it's a fine choice. Celestus, do you think this is discard or what? Also, you know what I did? I went into the Magic the Gathering Arena Reddit. Now I know Reddit's a shit show and everyone who uses it unironically is most likely mentally deficient and you can't prove me wrong. But, at the same time though, as strange as it may actually be, I do find it funny sometimes when people of Reddit try to be serious and smart about things. For example, I found a post where turns out someone at Wizards, an employee, has been on record and stated that Explorer is the least played format, even behind Alchemy, and that Alchemy is doing good. Which seems mind-blowingly stupid, obviously, because everyone hates Alchemy. But the explanation for that potentially does exist. And the sad explanation for that situation is... I should just Ritual of Soot this. The sad explanation for the fact why Alchemy potentially could be considered statistically popular is the fact that it turns out that beginner decks, the things that you are just given at the very start of the game when you install it, are Alchemy. You actually are... They are pushing so hard for Alchemy. It's honestly insane how much they push for Alchemy. You know, the first format that you see when you open up... no. The first format that you see when you create a new deck is Alchemy, by the way. And it's not alphabetically ordered, because the second... Not using Cabal Stronghold there, Chief. I like it. Actually, I don't like it, but it's fine. Should I do it? Yeah, I'm gonna do it now. Let's risk it for a biscuit. Maybe something good happens. Oh, Liliana or Mazemind? I'm gonna go for Mazemind because it's absolutely amazing in situations like this. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if their beginner decks were Alchemy, because that sounds exactly like the type of stupidity that Wizards would honestly be pulling off. Putting beginner decks in Alchemy in the format that no one wants to play to further reduce the amount of people who want to play Magic. You know, because they want to push a format because they are absolutely self-centered buffoons who do not understand that people just don't like what they're doing with the game. And it shows. It shows. Like, I don't think there's a lot of people who are going to argue that Wizards is handling Arena extremely poorly, to say the least. Okay, well, that's going to be a little bit annoying. But at the same time, not a big deal. Actually, no, Agonizing... Wait, no, it's not Agonizing Remorse. Maybe I should put in the card that... you know, you remember the good old times? Use it like this. Thank you, Wizards. Boys, do you remember the good old times of the card that you could... the card that cost 1 and if you exile the correct thing of your opponent, then you... Oops. Yeah, oops. Don't you nice me. Look at this. I'm gonna Warlock Class level 3 and you're just gonna be down for the counting, boyo. Don't you be frisky with me here, son. Maybe I should put one copy of that because, you know, it essentially exiles cards from the graveyard and it allows you to draw. Because as you may probably already understand and know, no, I did not put. I did obviously not put. Is this level 3? I think it's level 3. Yes! Okay, that's pretty much it. That's all she wrote. I did not put a level 3, not a level 3, but the land that's gonna draw me cards and win the game real easy for me. I did obviously not do that just now. So, you know, it's as expected. Oh, he sags that. He knows what's up. Little boy wonder and yonder here knows what's up. Now let's just do it. Ooh, big. If we get the Lily off and he has nothing to play, it's gonna be Sorin-chan. Bruh. Man, he's gonna have a tough battle. Look at our land draw ratios, though. They're absolutely blissfully, amazingly high. Okay, watch this. +1, -3 life. What up, Buttercup? And now we're gonna just do this. I wonder if he taps it one more time, he loses. He can sag both of these and he can survive. But the question is, do you want to survive in situations like this? Because it's pretty pitiful to survive like that. Man. The sad part is we could potentially go against an Azorius control or something like that and lose, but, you know, counter spells essentially and maybe lose. But if we get, anytime we get, oh, dude, you're gone. Oh no, sweet poor summer child, you're gone. Ouch. I almost forgot to mention, I didn't have any electricity for a while today, for like 6 hours or something. From 9 until 4 or something like that. So yesterday I did the obviously only smart decision you can do. I watched shows on the internet until 4 a.m. so I can wake up maximally late today. So I don't have to suffer through the barbaric notions of not having electricity. So that's exactly what I did, by the way. And considering I had free time today, I sunbathed. Man, sunbathing is great, by the way, if anyone's wondering. It's so relaxing. I haven't had a bad day in my life when I ever go sunbathing. It just gives you a chance to relax, calm yourself, not think about anything. Well, admittedly, not thinking about anything is, well, virtue? No, not a virtue. It is a skill, let's just put it like that. Most people just, oof, that's a lot of MacGuffins. Do I play Tergrid base form because reasons? I could try and risk it, because that's gonna, wait, actually he even can't, because this is double, right? Or not play, no. No or yes? What are the chances that he does the stupid thing with the stupid stuff? I'm talking about Obnixilis. Oof. But yeah, not thinking about anything is probably a skill, I would like to say, nowadays. I need to go for the Vrat here. It's a skill. You know, a lot of people have trouble going to sleep. I fall asleep in like 5 seconds flat. Like, I have trained myself to just stop thinking about anything so easily. You know, as long as there are no mosquitoes in the room, because, you know, God have no fury as I have towards mosquitoes. Unless there's a mosquito buzzing in the room, I will drop in 5 seconds flat most of the time, because I am just capable of putting my brain offline instantaneously. I don't think about anything. It's just not even static noise. It's just, you know, existence in general is cancelled. I just close my eyes, I see darkness in front of me, and that's it. Nothing. And the moment you don't think about anything, you have the ability to just fall asleep and call it a day. I don't believe you don't have an Obnixilis. Feels strange, man. Feels strange, man. If that's really reality here. A land would be good, by the way, now, Wizards. Thank you very much. 50% land dropped. I'll take 55. So it's okay, baby. Wolfpach-Yedi. Wolfpach-Yedi. Do you think he's a Jedi? Do you think he's a Wolfpatch Jedi? Eh. Who knows? These Magic players. Ugh. Disgusting. Oh, he did nothing. Man, that's a good opportunity, but I need to do this. C'est la vie. Good times. Interesting card back. Look at this. It's a Gundam. Wow. I hate Gundams. I think robots that are not spherical flying things are just a waste of oxygen. Because, you know, for a Gundam, you know, a robot, a human-type robot to block any hit from whatever means that... Interesting, I have never seen anyone do that before. Means that they essentially admit that one robot will instantaneously be broken. Because, you know, it kind of works like that if you're pushing... Unless it's hydraulics. No, maybe I'm wrong on this. I don't know. I feel if you're making human-looking giant robots to fight for you, you're just losing out on a lot. I think the supreme master race of robotism is going to be spherical robots that can just swarm you, you know? What's the point of putting all your eggs in one basket if you can just, you know, put the basket on a billion eggs, you know? What if there's one basket for each egg? That's kind of what we're going for here. Decline, not bad for mana. It's the dream. And now essentially he has nothing left. Because I'm gonna force him to discard everything that he loves. Which is kind of the way that we do things normally, so whatever. He's thinking probably now, oh, what will I discard? This is horrible, and... Oh, Heartless Act. Well, show me what else you got there, Chief. Oh, wait, do you think this is vampires or just Rakdos aggro? I think it's vampires. Oh, Kiki, Jiki, that was huge. Okay, let's see. I'm actually gonna keep that. Because I want the option there. Oh, that's honestly big. Yeah, that's honestly huge. Do you think it's a land? It's a land, boys. Oh, it's a land. Let's do it like this. Yeah, I see absolutely no problem with that. Bam. And now I can do this. And let's do this, because, you know, what else are we supposed to honestly do here, right? Inscription of Ruin or March of Wretched. Inscription. I want to get whatever he's selling, you know. I'm gonna take that, and I'm gonna be happy about it. Because if he plays this, I can just force him to discard. Oh, come on! I should really put a Castle Lockvein in there. Oh! Maybe? Actually, he missed the chance to kill the Liliana. Sag! Well, it's whatever. And yeah, you can probably hear my parrot yelling. He's really apt at... Oh, no! Oh, no! Thank you! I didn't know you can! Oh, no. Yeah, that's lame. But actually, lame or not, it's mine now. Thank you very much. Hee. Ah, yeah. Take action. Yeah, give it to me, baby. And I'm not gonna blog because it seems counterproductive, but it's fine. Let's see. Do I actually play? No, I did play something. So might as well just do this because I can. Take action. Good enough. It has been truly a hot minute since we last played Explorer. Warlock Class, Skull Raid. Yeah, I'm keeping this 100%. And, you know, a change A change feels good time to time. If you're always only playing standard, I think you can get a little bit bored, so you know you need to switch it up a little bit. Maybe you're playing alchemy. Yeah, no one plays alchemy. Yeah, that was just a bona fide lie. A lie. Yeah, no one plays alchemy. You know, whatever format you choose to play, you probably need to switch it up a little bit. Hello there, Underworld Dreams. Not gonna lie, that is absolutely what I don't want to see in my life. Out of 10. Do I Skull Raid him? Honestly, I probably should. But I want to get rid of this. Target opponent discards 2 cards, destroy this. Let's destroy this. I can always Skull Raid him next turn or do whatever, something of that nature. If I feel like it. Unless, oh, he didn't, okay, okay. Lotus Boy it is. That's pretty dangerous, not gonna lie, boys. That's pretty dangerous. But we should be in a good situation. This is the kind of match that I would expect. Admittedly, if he gets a second Underworld Dreams, it's gonna be dangerous, boys. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be pretty danger zone. I will most likely Masterminds. No, 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 no. No, wait, he's not going for the Masterminds. Oh, no, no, I mean the Erebos. Oh, no, the Erebos. It's such a... Oh, damn it. Oh, that kind of ruins things a little bit. But we still have level 2 on the Warlock Class, if anything. Plus, you know, this will kind of give us enough... Oh! Oh, say it ain't so. He had nothing. Oof. Ah, pain, pain, pain. Okay, okay. Skull Raid it is in that case, son. Ah, ain't that sad? Ain't that sad? Someone. Oops. Wait, why is it an oops? Oh, it's a Blood Chief's Thirst. Oh, he has a lot of, his deck is 100% not as balanced as ours. Actually, I can go for this. I have 5, and 5 is when you actually get value from the Cabal Strongholds. So this is not that bad, considering if he does... The only thing that could potentially be bad for us is a Planeswalker drop. And let's be kind of real here, boys. Ain't looking like that. You know, it just ain't looking like that, son. So yeah, drop another one of these. Wait, oh no, it was wait, I said it was 5, right? I don't know. Maybe I misspoke, I'm not sure. It's tapping that because it doesn't make sense. You need 5 to get an extra inch of value here. Okay, well, since I don't have to rush anyway here, I might as well just slot him. It's not like he can do anything against it. Hee haha hoo. And I'm just gonna continue lottening until it's all over. Ah, yeah. He does nothing. Oh, say it ain't so. Oh, my poor sweet summer child. Ah, I feel so bad for you. Well, I would, but I obviously don't. I love gatekeeping my opponents from achieving a rank up. Especially when they use the Squirrel Army card back. You know, that makes me question their character. And not in the good ways. Okay, now it's value. Now this bad boy is value. Look at that. 7 mana right up there, right up hot. And now I can just do this. Which means, boys, you see what happens when you try to, when you go control? You got Tergrid slotted, you got the Warlock classes, you got the South, you got everything, boys. There's no one that can stop you, there's nothing that can be done. It's just simply that good. A classic thing. Admittedly, there is obviously one thing, I should probably say, that can technically ruin you a little bit. Oh, he had Nyx Lotus in... Wait, that's pretty lucky, honestly. 4 lands with Nyx Lotus. That's pretty luck intense. That's very luck intensive. Good game, good game. Indeed. Because I'm gonna now go a little bit deeper. Now it's more lands. Look at those Cabal Strongholds just doing what they were supposed to be doing. He needs the sack. Wait, he actually can survive, I think. Because the moment I just love tap him for a little bit, I think he's over. He's gonna have only one thing left. I honestly don't think... Yeah, there's probably nothing he can do that saves him. He has 4 lands. He will need to sacrifice 2 of these. Almost! Almost. Wait, what? You took the damage, boy! You took the deeps! Oh, no! My Warlock Class is level 3. You can't do that. Ah, close, close. Not even close.